train a boss, right? Right. He's very good about, if he's in the middle of something, he completes everything. Like he has a client conversation, he does his wrap, not to be interrupted. But yet me, I'm interrupted constantly. So what do you do about that?
I think it's fine. Well, maybe Carol can talk about it, but for me, it's about setting your own boundaries. What are those moments? Think about in your day, what are those moments for you that you really need to focus? And you say to him, hey, listen, I need some focus time on this. I'm for 20 minutes. Start with small increments, right? And then you can slowly build up and he'll get used to it.
Yeah.
That's my experience anyway. Carol, you can jump in.
Well, this is going to sound a little bit perhaps indirect. So one of the things that I've noticed when I worked in organizations is the more mindful and the more boundaries that you as a person have for yourself in a non-threatening way to others. It's not, I am shutting my door and, do not enter at all. But just if you can finesse a way to let people know, and but the more relaxed and mindful and grounded you can be in your own work, it turns out that you'll model that for those around you. And so you might notice if you may already know this. If you're the most mellow person in your work setting, or who is, people gravitate to that person, right? It's kind of nice to be around somebody who's not super frantic and super stressed. So what the feedback I was getting when I was in the work world was there was a higher level of trust from my boss. They just trusted me to get stuff done and left me alone more. Partially because I would put up the boundaries and I would, state my needs more clearly. That worked for me. It may not work for you. I did also work in a company once where their solution to massive cubicle land of people that were struggling with interruptions was, and you guys have maybe seen this, the solo cups, the plastic red, yellow, green cups that you drink with. They bought everybody solo cups, red, yellow, green. And you put on the top of your cubicle, green is like, come on down, I'm good. Yellow was proceed with caution. If something, like Kim said, if something's on, if something's on, not on fire, but you really need something now, okay, you can interrupt. And red was like, it better be on fire. Well, some of the people loved it. They didn't have to say a word. It was a visual. And some people just thought it was the silliest thing ever.